These are the top 3 banks that dominate credit card industry in India, and these are the other players. American Express has only around 14 lakh credit cards in India. The top 2 banks, HDFC and SBI, have more than 2 crore credit cards. But do you know what separates American Express from the top Indian banks? The average Amex customer spends 40,000 rupees per month. That's double than what HDFC customers spend. There is a reason why American Express is successful in India even though they are not in the list of top 10 banks. I am going to explain why American Express targets specific Indians and is still successful. I will analyze the return of investments from Amex cards along with RBI data on credit card spendings. But before that, I am building India's first crowdsourced financial report using real data from working professionals like you. Already 50 plus people have filled up. This 2-minute anonymous survey needs your participation. Use the link in the description. Now let's get started with the video. The first analysis I want to take you through is the market leaders of credit cards in India. As per RBI's latest data, November 2025, here is a list of top 10 banks by credit cards. HDFC, SBI and ICICI are the top players who have captured nearly 60% of the India's credit card market. Now look at the American Express, where they stand when it comes to the market share. Forget about the competition. They're not even among the top 10. American Express barely has 13 to 14 lakhs credit cards in India, whereas HDFC has more than 2.5 crore credit cards. This tells the first story of American Express. They don't have mass customers. They have very less number of customers in India. Still, American Express is winning in India. Here is a second data to prove that. Let's look at the average monthly spending per credit card in India. Amex is the top card that stands out, spending 42,000 rupees per credit card. No other bank comes anywhere close. This is double than the market leaders of India. This tells the second story of Amex. Their customers spend more money per month. Well, you might have noticed the data is showing only November month. There is a possibility that the spike is because of festival season or year-end season. I went through the past 20 months to figure out if there is a difference. From April 2024 to November 2025, if you look at the graph, there is a consistent spending pattern by Amex customers. Of course, there are tiny spikes during the festival season. What has been consistent is the regular months. The average monthly spending per card per month is around 32,000 rupees. This tells the third story of American Express. They target the right customers who have more spending and the right kind of spending throughout the year, not because of festival seasons. Amex in India is not a mass credit card. It's a selective, high-spending lifestyle instrument. I will explain why. The first reason is people don't get Amex cards because of cashbacks. Their entire benefits list is structured around the lifestyle of a rich man in India. Their popular credit card in India is Amex Platinum. The annual fees for Platinum comes close to 80,000 rupees including GST. Now to get this 80,000 back, an Amex customer needs annual spending of around 3 lakh rupees using this card. Here is a realistic spendings based on their benefits. 1.2 lakh Taj dining, 1 lakh Marriott hotel stays, 40k spa, around 15 flights in a year and Accor stay. This basically recovers the annual fee. Now here is a contradiction to this cost. The average Amex user spends 35,000 to 42,000 per month. That's more than 4 lakh rupees of base spending annually. So clearly, the average Amex customer is already operating above that lifestyle threshold, which means this card is not aspirational for these customers. It is already matching their existing behavior. And that's the crucial part of American Express success. One thing which I think differentiates American Express from other banks is banks like HDFC or SBI optimize for card count, the number of cards. The more number of cards they issue, the more swipe volume they generate. It's a scale game. But Amex plays a completely different game. They optimize for spend density. What I mean by that is how much each individual customer spends. Now, why does this spend density matter? Because Amex earns primarily from premium merchants like luxury hotels, airlines, fine dining, international brands who are basically willing to pay higher MDR for the customers. Because an Amex customer typically spends more transaction than any other card in India. Here is a breakdown of Amex revenue. Majority of the earnings come from merchant discount fees. Amex earned more than $37 billion in discount fees. From the risk point of view of the customer, there is a big benefit for Amex. You will rarely see these customers default their credit cards. Because customers do more transactions, there is always less credit risk and higher quality revenue. Basically, American Express doesn't need 2 crore or 3 crore customers. Whoever they are specifically targeting, these 14 lakh customers are already spending 35,000 to 40,000 every month consistently. That's high yield volume concentrated in premium categories. To keep these customers loyal, American Express spends a lot. Half of the company expenses go for card members, majority paying the reward programs or customer services. By this time, you might have got a question, if this is so powerful, why doesn't HDFC copy it? Who is the top bank in India and also considered premium, right? Because banks optimize for different things. Mass customers who care about cashback offers, who pay EMIs on a regular basis, then expand this to entry-level credit cards. The profitability model for banks in India depend on their massive distribution. But Amex runs a closed loop network. It controls both merchant side and customer side. It can curate from both ends, which is very difficult to replicate. The game itself is different. What builds banks is scale, but what builds American Express is spend density. That's a real business model. But American Express also knows they cannot scale this way in a country like India. What American Express has proved in India is this. They don't want everyone. They don't need 2 crore customers to win. They only want the specific Indians who fit the lifestyle. Currently, that's the right 14 lakh customers who spend more than 4 lakh annually. Now, who are these 14 lakh Indians? These are not ultra rich. They are people who travel multiple times a year, eat at premium restaurants, stay at branded hotels, spend consistently not just during festivals, and don't care about cashbacks. They want premium treatment. For this specific Indian, Amex is not expensive. It's alignment with the lifestyle. For them, Amex is not a credit card, it's a lifestyle filter. So that's about Amex. Before you drop off, don't forget to participate in the survey. The link is in the description, and I will see you in the next video.